I believe whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger.
Part of me wants to leave all the noise in. Raindrops, dishwasher, footsteps. Feels better that way. I want to talk about isolation for a bit. It's a feeling I'm becoming more familiar with. There's a fog continues to form in the space between my ears, I made a conscious effort to distract myself from writing for the first time. More than that, the process of getting lost in the same images over and over again, spending hours in conversations and thoughts of fictional people, the circular ideas I had for my time travel series occupied my brain so much, I had to step away from them altogether. That process became an obsession. I thought about all the worry I've dedicated to putting work into pages only a select few may read, and podcasts only a few may choose to hear. And I think for the first time ever, I needed space. Empty space. It's worked for the most part, but I wonder how many more places I can pour my isolation. It's like a second sweat. I was introduced to a guy in the area who does story collections, and I sent him my first time trying a science fiction story, space travel. I channeled so much of my isolation into these words. I wanted those who read it to feel the same disoriented feeling as I did, as this nameless drifter I came up with. A human among creatures native to the stars, what they're used to: toxic air, blinding, burning sunshine. The drifter, he knows a bit of their language. The creatures know just enough of his to be civil, but he doesn't know them. They don't know him. They're occupying the same space, but they don't share it. I wanted the drifter to go on a journey. I wanted them to be obsessed, like I was. What would drive a character to take on a journey to a place they've never been? I figured, knowledge. What do you wish to know? What are you seeking? Connection. Myself. I gotten so deep in this tunnel vision, I forgot how to be around people. I forgot how to people, I guess. I spent a long time studying faces, buried in phones, in quiet moments. Then, over time, I was the guy buried in the phone. I've become the perfect mimic, the one that's unaware, The faces in my office, they stare blank just like me, looking at 1,000 miles of promises to self. We cross in hallways, a ballet of machines, Neither side smiles. I know I don't. There's like a smirk. It's measured, it's practiced, but most of the time I can't even make eye contact. We move to the ticking of the clock. I take time from the fury of the dance to pray for my daughter, for invisible hands to guide her in the days that I fail to. Just like my drifter, he forgets the sound of his own language until he hears it spoken to him. He throws everything away to find another just like him. It's been so long, he can't remember the last human face he'd seen. He can barely remember his own. I've been seeing the same words online over and over about putting your fear into your work. I don't believe I have a larger fear than doing an entire lifetime of work for nothing at all. For an even longer time, I've been wondering about what this podcast could be. For the time being, it's been just an archive of great times with my friends, great memories. I can press play and I'm instantly transported back to that time. So much has changed since I started recording us and recording myself. What do I want this to be? How can I make it mean something to more than just myself? I think I have an idea, but we'll see how it goes. But for anybody who's listening, thank you.